Good morning to members of the media and the listening public. As the Minister of Economy and Labor, I am privileged to present the key findings of the 2025 Bermuda Job Market Employment Briefs, which is based on data collected through the 2024 Employment Survey. Bermuda's economy experienced job growth with an 1.8% increase, or 585 jobs between 2023 and 2024, bringing the total number of jobs filled to 33,451. The increase in jobs filled reflects positively on Bermuda's economic landscape and growth prospects, while also highlighting the need to continue to build upon progress. Key findings from the 2023-2024 comparison shows that 13 out of 19 industrial sectors reported job expansion, highlighting diversified economic growth. The top 3 industrial sectors for growth were the administrative and support services sector, which recorded a 7% increase, adding 124 jobs, and now stands at 1,903. The international business activity sector recorded a 2.3% rise, adding 113 jobs, totaling 5,040. And the human health and social work sector saw a 4.3% increase, adding 109 jobs for a total of 2,647. While more Bermudians were working in 2024 compared to 2023, Bermuda's aging population and low unemployment rate led to modest Bermudian job growth. Essentially, new jobs filled by Bermudians simply replaced jobs possessed by Bermudians exiting the workforce. As a result, Bermudian jobs increased by 0.1%, or 18 additional jobs, reaching 22,369. This represents 67% of all jobs filled. The number of jobs for other non-Bermudians increased by 6.8%, with 550 more jobs, totaling 8,677. In terms of income, the median gross annual income for all job holders increased by 1.3%, or $913, to $71,151. The median gross annual income for all age groups increased year over year. The top 5 highest paid jobs for Bermudians were physicians, directors and chief executives, finance general managers, dentists, and judges. The top 5 highest paid jobs for other non-Bermudians were directors and chief executives, underwriters, specialist economists, securities analysts, physicians, finance general managers. Table 4 in the employment brief serves as a tool for identifying potential job opportunities for suitably qualified Bermudians. The table shows the distribution of Bermudians and other non-Bermudians in selected occupational categories, as well as the percentage of jobs filled by other non-Bermudians. In 2024, some of the key occupations that present opportunities for Bermudians include chef, departee, cook, director and chief executive, waiters and waitresses, actuaries, finance manager, accountants, cleaner, houseperson, registered nurses, masons, and landscape gardeners. While the jobs data demonstrates growth in many job market areas, the government is fully aware of the need to continue to prioritize the creation of sustainable employment opportunities, especially for Bermudians. Our unwavering commitment is to ensure that Bermudians have access to stable, well-paying jobs and are positioned to benefit from our economic growth. It is also important to note that while we have made progress, the number of jobs filled remains 927 below the pre-pandemic levels of 2019, underscoring that work still lies ahead. The 2025 Job Market Employment Briefs and the 2024 Employment Survey tabulation sets are essential tools for assessing employment trends and informing our labor policies. They provide us with clear understanding of the employment landscape and of our island and are available in the Department of Statistics online at gov.bm. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. At this time, we welcome questions from the media.
Okay, thanks for the update, Minister. Sorry, a couple of questions on, you had mentioned previously about a zero tolerance policy for immigration infractions. And I just wanted to ask you where we are with that, whether that's all been implemented, any progress reports you can give on that.
Most certainly, we take our immigration laws and policies serious in Bermuda, and as a result, since that press conference, we've continued to adhere to zero tolerance for any infractions, and we ensure that there are appropriate compliance measures set out for persons who are violating our rules and laws.
Since you held that conference, have you seen a rise in infractions, given that this policy had been sort of doubled down on?
I think that the public understood the tone in which that information was presented, and I think that they're trying their best to adhere to the policies.
Okay, is it still of concern? Are there still a concerning number of infractions that you're aware of?
As infractions are brought to our attention, they are addressed. I can't say that there is a high volume of infractions since the press conference.
Okay, and then speaking to another announcement that you'd made, that to get the ideal number of workforce, we needed to raise our working population by 8,400 and within 5 years, and then that was deemed a little too ambitious. Are there any updates you can give in terms of that? Is that still the number that we need, and do you have a new timeline?
So the number will remain until we do the 2026 census. At the 2026 census, we will get a proper benchmark regarding our population levels and our working populations so that we can recalculate our old age dependency ratio.
Okay, and in terms of the 1.8% increase in jobs filled, is that what was expected? Is that the goal that you were hoping for, or are you happy with that?
Yes, it is meaningful progress. What we see is steady job growth year over year, and we are making progress. We see that what I'm pleased about is that we see diversified growth. And so when you see growth in 13 of our 19 industrial sectors, it means that the growth is not concentrated in one sector, but we see growth in multiple sectors. We still have projects that present us with great levels of opportunities, such as when Fremont Southampton opens up, you would know that that's hundreds of additional jobs that will be inserted to our job numbers as well. And so I'm optimistic that we are trending in the right direction, and that we are providing opportunities for people to be economically active in our population.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, Minister.
Good morning.
In your remarks, you noted that 927 jobs have yet to be filled, which would bring us back to pre-pandemic